body tomorrow. She said I'll never be but a goddamn rockstar.
What's up, you guys? JD Phoenix here, aka Jay, and today I'm doing my 1 month on T update. First of all, I just can't believe it's been 1 month already. It just flew by real quick. This needs to move. This needs to go. Alright. Okay, so absolutely can't believe it's been 1 month on T. It really did just go by so quickly. Just everything, like, I just kind of been going with the motions. So here's how it goes. So I take 0.5 milliliters of testosterone every 2 weeks. So my first 3 shots were in the doctor's office as teaching, so that I can eventually take it home and do it myself. It is a safety precaution. You can't just take it home and do it, you know what I mean? It doesn't work like that. They need to make sure you're using the needle properly and you're comfortable with it and everything like that. So I do inject, I don't do patches, and pills aren't FDA regulated in the USA. So I guess let's jump right into it. Changes. So let's start with facial hair. Facial hair, I haven't really seen much come like fully, but I do have like little hairs here, so like I am starting to grow a little bit of a mustache. I am getting little hairs right here, and it's starting to get thicker right here where my sideburns are. Hopefully I eventually start getting some right here and stuff like that. Right now, like, under here is just peach fuzz. In the past month I have shaved 3 times, so I do think it is kind of helping a little bit. It is growing in a little bit thicker. I try not to shave too often because I do want it to kind of like grow in before I like shave it. I heard one of my friends was telling me that you want to kind of let it grow in a little bit before you shave it and get rid of it, which I feel is pretty decent advice. So body hair, I guess I'll do next. I haven't really noticed like a lot of body hair changes. I've always been pretty like decently hairy. I have to say, in my legs, I think I've noticed the most changes in my thigh area, because I never really had a lot of hair in my thighs. So I think that's probably like the most thing I've seen body hair wise. I did shave my armpits recently just to kind of see like how it would grow back, and it is starting to grow back like really thick and really dark. I do definitely notice like a difference in the feeling of the hair, the texture, I guess, of the hair. So I've definitely noticed that. Muscle mass, I feel like I'm gonna start flexing for you. I'm gonna start showing off. Muscle mass, I feel like my arms have gotten a little bit thicker, muscle wise. Like, it's definitely not like anything else, you know. So I think they've definitely gotten a little thicker. I've always been really skinny and really like tiny. So because I'm only like 5'4.5", 5'5". I say 5'5", but everybody else tells me I'm 5'4", and I'm just like, nah, I'm 5'5". So, but I definitely have noticed, like, a little bit, in my arms getting a little bit thicker and more, like, muscly and, like, kind of, like, just, like, more thicker. I don't know. I don't really know how else to describe it. My chest. So I've definitely noticed like my chest has definitely flattened out just a little bit, just like the teeniest bit. I notice it because obviously that's one thing I'm incredibly dysphoric about. Like, that's the one thing that I get super dysphoric about is my chest. Like, I look in the mirror and I'm just like so like, I've definitely noticed like the bottom of my chest is definitely like squared off a little bit, and it's starting to get a little flatter. I'm not personally one to bind. I don't really bind. I just wear a sports bra because I am very small chested. I'm very lucky in that sense. So I never really felt a need to bind. I have binded in the past, and I just felt really uncomfortable. Like, it just gave me anxiety. I'm like, oh my god, are they gonna be able to tell? Like, what if my bandage falls off or whatever? Recently I have tried KT tape. I tried the regular KT tape. Don't use it. It don't work. It don't work. It really doesn't work. The KT tape can't speak, KT Tape Pro Extreme. That one worked very, very well. It did, but I have very sensitive skin, and I don't know if it's because I walked around in the heat with it all day, or like what was going on with it, but I did have like, I still have like a mark. I'm gonna take pictures and show you guys at the end of the video. I did have like a mark like of like the lining of the KT tape. I don't have it with me, I left it at my aunt's house, but it like, I did get like cuts. It like kind of like, it didn't burn my skin, but it like really irritated my skin, and it's still a little sensitive. I did that at Pride on the 24th, so you know, I just didn't, it was like really uncomfortable. I don't know, I might try it again just to see how I feel, like if it was just that one time because I was in the heat all day or whatever, but I don't know, we'll see. And then acne. Acne. So I've seen a whole bunch of other trans guys on YouTube, like Sam Collins. Calvin doesn't really talk about it that much that I know of. I have watched his videos. I just can't recall if he has talked about acne a lot or whatever. But Sam, I know, definitely has a problem with acne. And seeing that, I was like, damn, I really hope I don't get acne. But you know, the doctor told me you can't really avoid it. You know, if it happens, it happens. So I mean, I've been taking care of my face since before I was on T, but I always feel like taking care of your face and like skincare is just, it's just very important. So obviously I don't have like a whole bunch of acne and whatever, so I got lucky. But when I get my shot, like within like the first day or two, I do get like a couple of like blemishes. I do get a couple of breakouts, like sometimes on my forehead, and sometimes like on my cheeks. And I never ever, when I did get acne, I would get it like on my chin or on my forehead or like in my sideburn areas, but I would never get it like on my cheeks or anything. So I am starting to get like, I don't know if you could see it, I don't think you can, no, and the lighting is too crazy, but I do have like a couple of like pimples right here. I do get a little bit on my chin and a little bit on my forehead. It's nothing horrible, like it's not uncontrollable. I wash my face twice a day. So I wash it in the morning with charcoal cleanser, not scrub, I always say scrub, charcoal cleanser, and then at night I do witch hazel. I've just been using witch hazel since I could remember. I don't necessarily know why, I just heard it works, and it works for me, so I might as well just keep using it. Another thing that I have noticed, like, is my facial structure. I feel like it is definitely squared off a little more in like my chin area. I feel like my face has definitely gotten like a little bit like longer in a sense. So like it's definitely thinner like in my chin area and stuff like that. And then my hairline, I haven't noticed a difference. I really haven't. I've heard that tea can change your hairline. I just got a haircut too. My hair's a mess because I didn't do anything with it this morning. But obviously, like, I haven't seen a change in it. It looks the same to me, which I guess is okay. I mean, I'm not complaining. I don't mind. Like, I like my hairline, so I'm not losing hair, so whatever. And then definitely last, but surely not least, is my voice. Personally, I feel like my voice has gotten a little bit deeper. I've had a couple coworkers tell me, oh, yo, you know, your voice definitely got a little bit deeper, whatever. I don't know if it's because I'm purposely trying to talk deeper, like, or not purposely, like, subconsciously trying to talk deeper, knowing I'm on T and wanting to pass, but, really, I just, like, I feel like I've noticed, like, a little bit of a difference, so that's really awesome, because my voice is always, like, one thing I've always really, really wanted to change. My voice and my facial hair and my chest, those are always, like, the biggest three things that I've been really dysphoric about, and, being on T, I feel like is not completely, my dysphoria is never gonna completely alleviate until, like, I feel 100% comfortable with myself. 1 month on T, I'm not going to be 100% comfortable with everything. You know what I mean? Like, T isn't magical juice where all of a sudden dysphoria goes away. It doesn't work like that. You're still gonna have dysphoria. You're still gonna feel uncomfortable. And, you know, there's multiple processes and multiple steps to take to try and alleviate dysphoria. Oh, alright, so definitely that was not last. Sorry, I lied. But I do want to touch up on the subject of bottom growth. So if you are uncomfortable talking about that or listening to me talk about it, just step aside, click out, whatever. You can come back in a minute or two and see, like, I'm going to do a voice comparison and show a couple of pictures if I even can find some, but if not, then you guys will get over it. Bottom growth is one of the first few things that I noticed, which was kind of shocking to me. I wasn't expecting that at all. I was actually genuinely not expecting that to be the first thing. I was really more expecting maybe my voice or my chest or my facial hair or something other than, or body hair, something other than that. And when it's not huge, it's just I've noticed like a little bit of a difference since I started T, and that was the first thing I saw after like a week. And I was like really shocked about that because I thought maybe it would come later on. It wouldn't be one of the first few things. I just wasn't expecting it. I'm not complaining. Obviously, I still have bottom dysphoria. It's not alleviating that. I don't have more dysphoria about it. I'm pretty comfortable with my body and what's going on with it. At the end of the day, I have to say, overall, I'm happy with the fact that I'm transitioning. But I am impatient, and I do wish that my changes were happening faster, but I can't control that, so, you know what I mean, like, I just kind of got to go with the flow, and, you know, it's a process, and I just got to accept that, and I am accepting that. It's just kind of a pain in the ass, you know. I mean, I have been passing pretty much. I can't say, like, I mean, I'm 1 month on T, you know. I don't take it personally. It does kind of suck, but at the same time, it's like, what are you gonna do? You know what I mean? So, I think that's it. So the last thing I'm gonna do, alright, here we go. My name is Jay, and this is my voice pre-T. My name is Jay, and this is my voice 1 month on T. Alright, guys, thank you so much. It was a pleasure talking to all of you. Thank you for keeping up with my journey. Please like, subscribe, and don't leave no hate in my comments. Out of here. Alright, so thank you guys. Follow me on my social media. It's going to be in the description below. Have a nice day.